Good stuff, though. Died on level 8. We're getting better. We're getting better. One run at a time. Keep it on not too rough. Marine. Could go with tough as nails. Sorry of a son of a bitch. Chat, I need another name. I need to know, or rather, let's go with, what's the first thing you see on your desk that isn't a computer? Bobby? Is that just the first name that came to mind, Stone? Bobby Steve McGee. Beer. Screwdriver McPound. Because Stone said 1 pound. So beer mixed screwdriver pound. Beer screwdriver McPound. There you go. Capsulaka. I mean, dude, Capsulaka is my favorite off-brand of vodka. Capsulaka vodka. Do 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 do. Whee! They're not very effective with their fists, are they? Shoddy! Rude. I want that. Splort. Splort. Already can! Thank you very much. For the 6 months. 6 months total. Check, can I get a big round of beers for RDKN? Hey, Rusty, what's up? Keeping that subscription alive for a 6th month. We are streaming some Doom the Roguelike tonight because we are, or rather I guess, am gathering footage for a very extensive video on Jupiter Hell that I'm working on. And this footage is something that I need for that. So I'm kind of using you guys as recording time for a YouTube video. I hope you don't mind. Because it's more fun to record stuff with an audience than it is alone. Also, just like listen to this. I mean, you may feel wronged, but it is certainly a scam, let me tell you. This shit's my jam right here. Did he just drop 2 armor? I think he did. God, I love Doom music so much. I've been listening to when I think Doom music now, I really think like Doom 2016. I don't think like classic Doom as much. I really need to think classic Doom more. Whoa! That was a place to appear. All of you. Do 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 do. Hello, Epion. I killed something. This game you recognize? Really? I mean, like, it's this obscure little indie game. It upset a big company once. Dude. I mean, someone, this has gotta be recognizable. I mean, because it's a Doom fan game. It really does, but it's so it bops in a completely different way than the classic soundtrack for Doom does. You know, has diagonals. Yeah, right. You didn't know? Yeah, you can move diagonally. It's pretty helpful for some tactical situations. It also like has walls that explode when you blow them up with barrels. Be cool if more games did that. I'm almost dead as well. That's another thing I should be concerned about here. I just received a text saying I have an Amazon package to go pick up. I will be back in 5, so. I'm going to pop up in the inventory so people aren't like, what, is he AFK or something? Back in a mo. Enjoy the tunes, chat.
This is my favorite roguelike on the Citadel.
Wait, well, streamer returns. Hi. Blah. You're missing Mark's voice when the Doom guy gets annoyed? Doom guy doesn't get annoyed, though. That's the part that you're missing, is Doom guy doesn't get annoyed. Doom guy is just pure, unrivaled anger. He gets almost as angry as I do on a good day. Lost souls. Thanks everybody for being patient while I went AFK. Skips around in noise and goes straight into that rage and lets you have a clear head. So it's just straight around living. Yes, it's exactly. Doom guy is mad, so the rest of us don't have to be. Bunch of ammo. Empty that out. Use that. Yeah, no, there's lots of little tidbits that are going to be in the interview that I don't really want to spoil just yet, but it's going to be fun, I think. Turn-based doesn't mean idle, motherfucker, I think is what the line that you're looking for. Which is funny, because I've been re-listening to a lot of episodes of Roguelike Radio and Darren Gray talking about how he'll get up and go make a cup of tea and come back in between tough situations. I'm sitting here going like, man, he wouldn't like Jupiter Hell Guy very much then. Have you ever seen a stream of this game before, Appion? Out of curiosity. Yeah. Just want to blow those up so I don't have to come back and deal with them. Oh, hello. That's not good. Still not good, but... okay. Sure. We got that computer map. Google Maps is working on Mars, it seems. Oh, I should probably reload. And streams are from time to time? Okay. And you've seen maybe 2 to 3 others. Alright, so there's a few. Good to know. I mean, for whatever it's worth, people are probably more interested in watching me stream this than Doom 2016, and I streamed all of that, so. Come to me, I wall hack. Everybody who's left is at the other end of the map, doing whatever the fuck they're doing. Way too lazy to actually unload all the guns. Mars is available on Google Earth? Really? I didn't actually know that. Imagine being the first person to get to drive the Google car for Google Maps on Mars. Level up. Give me another point in Hell Runner. Keep hitting Shift Y instead of Shift U. Yeah, well, I mean, there's better ways to view Mars than that, I would say. Probably, I would probably rather view Mars in, say, it's not Universe Sandbox. Why am I blanking on the name of it? What's the name of that fucking thing? It's not Universe Sandbox. It's I can't even remember. It's on not Universe. No, that's Universe. What? No. It's the thing that's just like, oh, it's the entire Milky Way galaxy and you can fly around it. Fuck, what's the name of it? Now I'm blanking on it. Maybe it's Universe Sim. I don't know. There's a dude with a shotgun looking at me. I don't like this. It's not a good spot to start a floor. Pew! I mean, the only reason I called it Crypt Y is because people asked me why I wanted that emote. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll make it Crypt Y. Because people are always like, why does this emote exist? Why not? Oh, it's a double shotty. I should take that. Much nicer. I also need that blue armor. No, I should drop the that one. There we go. And equip that. Pick up the blue armor. Put that on. Hey, Phineas, what's up, man? The badge looks good on you, by the way. Really makes the outfit. We're gonna put that on... Let's put it on the weapon. Phase device, free teleport. Oh. I think you're dead. That should make them both dead. I mean, like, this whole soundtrack just bops, man. Like, I could listen to this all day. It also, like, continues to make me hope that at some point you will put this soundtrack, or not this soundtrack, but this whole game in some way into Jupiter Hell. Even if, like, you remove all of the Doom stuff from it, it'd be really neat. Yeah, stuff just goes flying in this. Really? I don't know what my all-time favorite game music track is. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't need here. Where was the stairs? There's the stairs. Let's get out of here. The metal music of Space Country? You would really like, what's the name of that game? Rebel Galaxy's soundtrack then. Yeah. So, like, space western music is pretty fucking good. You'd also probably like bands like Samsara Blues Experiment and why am I blanking on the name of it? I don't know, it'll come to me, but there's a lot of bands that have really, really good music in that style. Formal Blizzard, what do I owe this pleasure?
Space cowboy music? Say no more, take my money. I am all in.
This game doesn't cost any money. But I know you're talking about Space Cowboy music, but... But you could just play this for free if you want. No need to give money to anybody. Although you should buy Jupiter Hell. That I need. 'Cause now I got a chain gun. Oh yeah! Wait, what? Hello. What? Oh. But thanks for the 5 months, man. Probably turn the music down a little bit. It is kind of, it's making the resubs a little on the loud side. I'm sticking with my shoddy. Although that's just a normal shotgun. I want my double shoddy. Hope I've been well. I'm alright. Today's been chill. What was the stairs? There we go. It's not where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go. Another game that has a really good soundtrack is Proteus. See ya, Pinky. Protective boots. Probably better than my current boots. Don't need that. Don't need the normie shoddy. Don't need that. Has more load time than Jupiter Hell? Does it really? I guess it probably does, yeah. It's not just, oh, next thing insta spawns. I'm mostly looking for med packs right now. I mean, I think it's pretty safe to assume that the code in Jupiter Hell is better optimized than Doom the Roguelike. You know, it's funny when people say that Real Country is too focused on my wife left me and I want to fuck my truck things. When in reality, it's like, that's just like saying that all pop music is obsessed with sex, drugs, tits, and drug and other things. It's like, yeah, well, I mean, there's outliers to every rule. Just got to find better country. There's good country out there. It's just sometimes hard to find. This is where we died last time. Well, we died on the next level, actually. I'm not using that 10mm at all, so I'll just dump it. Put on the red armor. Grab that. Overheal. That didn't phase me where I wanted to be at all. I leveled up. Put a point in Iron Man. All right, well, that's the first thing done. But I have no armor left on that. People still insist? I mean, movement-wise, it certainly feels more restricted. And that's my most honest feedback about Jupiter Hell. It does feel more restricting. In the way that you move. But that's not a bad thing. Just because something feels restricted doesn't mean it's bad. Let's have a look at you. Heavily wounded. So am I, though. Yeah, and I'm dead. So close. Died in the same spot twice. F indeed, yeah. Almost exactly the same as the last one, too. That's because you're so used to diagonal movement. Here's the thing, though. I'm not used to diagonal movement. Right? Like, I'm totally fine with swapping from thing to thing. Jupiter Hell only feels restrictive when you are playing another roguelike and then switch to Jupiter Hell. So if you're playing a game that has diagonal movement and then you switch to a game like Jupiter Hell, it feels restrictive. But once you play it for a little bit, it stops feeling restrictive really quickly. It's just the initial like floor or two where you're like, oh, I can't move diagonal, what the fuck? But that goes away really quick, especially once you realize, oh, I can attack diagonally. And also move diagonally when I really need to, when I have a sword or a chainsaw, which is when it's actually important to move diagonally. I think what it actually is people don't like spending $30 on video games and just want to make an excuse to keep playing the free thing. I think that's what it actually is. Super slow? Ah, it's fine. Like, genuinely, I think it's more that. I think it's more that people are, you know, more likely to do that. People don't like spending a lot of money on video games. And this isn't to knock against Jupiter Hell or anything, but there are... Exactly. Steam sales have us spoiled, and people are expected to pay expect to pay an absurdly low amount for video games for how much they're worked on. Like, I will admit, paying full price for a lot of AAA games doesn't feel right sometimes. Like, at least, especially in Canada, $89.99 for a video game is a little like, oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, here's the thing. People who are spending shit tons of money on Star Citizen will keep shitting shit tons of money into Star Citizen because they're so used to doing that now. Like, that is the video game. You pay them money and they give you a dopamine hit, and that's the video game of Star Citizen. But when it comes to genres like roguelikes, it's really difficult to charge for them because, like, so many of them are hobbyists and so many of them are just free, right? Like, it's so difficult to justify. It's like, well, why would I spend $30 on a roguelike when, like, NetHack exists, you know? Here's the thing. You can fly most of the ships in Star Citizen now. So, like, that meme's out of date. They're still very expensive ships, but you can fly most of them. Don't spend money on Star Citizen. Oh. I ran out of characters. Worst game. I can't type unlimited. I need a good Space Marine name, chat. A good Space Marine name. There's no roguelike of its full visual quality. Well, here's the thing, right? What's really funny when, and this is the two responses I see